The one thing I've learned, and I think it's so similar to our relationship with God and with grace, is that there are so many things that can be fixed in what's called post-production. So pre-production is like right now, like you're filming and you're giving a talk and it's what's happening, right? And then post-production is actually where I think video is actually made. Like if you're like a Star Wars fan and you ask George Lucas when was Star Wars made, he would tell you it was all made in post-production, because the filming, they had so many question marks after they filmed it. And I just think that's how God's grace works. I think God's grace works just like that. It is post-production. Like we make all kinds of mistakes and then God makes beauty. Mother Teresa said that. Mother Teresa said that God writes straight with our crooked lines. So I'm a big believer in post-production in the video world. And I believed that somehow God could open a door for us to get that audio, and eCatholic was so awesome to send it to me. But also, I really do believe that's how it works in our relationship with God. You know, that's what grace is. It's God working in post-production. We do some knucklehead things, and God says, all right, I can work with that. Here we go. We're going to go do this now. And I think that's a really important thing to understand. Just to kind of recap what we talked about last night, we're called to this personal relationship with God, who's a person. I think sometimes we think of God as like destiny, and you missed the boat. If you didn't do what you were supposed to do, you missed the boat and your life is ruined. Well, we don't believe in an impersonal God or who's like a force or a destiny. We believe in a God who's a person, who wants to have a relationship with us, and who's a person who's a savior, who can come and step into our knucklehead decisions and make good come out of them. You know, that's a very different thing. And so we believe in things like redemption and salvation as opposed to just destiny. And it's so sad because sometimes I think as Catholics we live as if there's just destiny. You know, I just ruined everything. The murder of Jesus Christ, if anything was going to ruin something, it would be that moment. And that's what hangs in every Catholic church. If that didn't ruin everything, there is nothing that you're capable of doing in your life that can ruin everything, whether in your life or other people's lives. If God can overcome that, God can overcome your issues.